Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Basic Attention Token, its valuations against Bitcoin, as well as the US dollar. We'll take a look at that. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So, we can get rid of this triangle that's no longer relevant, but we are recovering. Basic Attention Token is up, 12% or so against the US dollar for this week. A lot of altcoins are recovering. So we kind of see this same kind of pattern of giant red weekly candle followed by two green weekly candles, but not necessarily engulfing the previous red weekly candle. So, this is great, but you could attribute it to the rest of the market as well. The good news, I think, here is that, Basic Attention Token did not come back down to valuations that it was prior to the cycle move of Basic Attention Token, at the very least. Like, if we're going to try to take anything positive out of this, we didn't drop back down to prior levels, right? We're essentially back down to the prior all-time high. Which is about 78 cents, 74 cents, sorry. We dipped as low as 45 cents, but we've recovered back down to the prior all-time high of Basic Attention Token here. So that's something to look forward to, or to, take something good out of it. What I usually talk about with Basic Attention Token, what I'm more familiar with is its Bitcoin ratio, its Bitcoin valuation. With Bitcoin valuation, we get a more comparable chart pattern, right? We see consistent highs. This one you can say is an anomaly, but we can expect something. We could expect something like that during this cycle, and clear bottoms, right? We see clear bottoms where you could have it is the best time to accumulate basic attention token. With that said, basic attention token is holding the line of the 20-week moving average, and I would say that never before until recently basic attention token really relied on the 20-week moving average as support. Like, you can see the last cycle, or during 2018, 2019, it was just chopping through it like butter. Like, it didn't really matter. So with that said, don't put too much stock into the 20-week moving average into this asset. It's just something that we observed. If we flip it to the 20-day, in the daily chart, we know that the 20-day acted as support on the way up during this run. We can also see now that it's counteracting that. We got rejected a few days ago, back on the 26th of May. We dropped back down, and here we are with the second test. Okay, the second test. If we are able to break through it, although that wouldn't convince me that we'll make new local highs, but it would position basic attention token in such a way that if there was a Bitcoin drop, the valuation will just come back down to like recent levels. So say say it was a 20 like, to paint a picture, right? Um, if Bitcoin drops, and whatever that drop is, it's going to result in a 20% or so correction from basic attention token. Well, from here, a 20% correction will bring us down to 1600 satoshis. If we're able to rally above the 20-day and have like a little mini run, maybe to the prior local high, which is up here, then a 20% down would, again, it, as I said, bring us to prior levels that we've been in for quite some time, rather than being down here. So that's what I'm talking about. If basic attention token is able to rally above the 20-day, gain a little bit more distance above it, and if Bitcoin does give us a rejection off the 20-week, as an example, trying to tie it all together, the drop with basic attention token will bring us back down, I think, to prior levels that we're more familiar with, rather than valuations that were printed, March of 2021, or even February of 2021, right? We'd be more we if we're able to break above it, we might be talking about maybe valuations back in April instead, getting back down to those levels. And so that's what I mean. A rally here does not necessarily indicate a new local high. or a new bull run, I would say that basic attention token is heavily influenced by the direction of Bitcoin, by the rest of the market. Basic attention token is not a special asset in the sense that it will just, rally with the bearish Bitcoin. I don't necessarily believe that, but we'd be able to better basic attention token will better be able to position itself in lieu of a bearish, a continuation of a bearish Bitcoin. The Bitcoin valuation won't be as bad, which is my main priority. As long as basic attention token is still somewhat outpacing Bitcoin, I'm satisfied. The US dollar can do whatever, because in my logic is that if we're outpacing Bitcoin, and I know if I think Bitcoin is going to rally to $100,000, let's say, then the U.S. dollar valuation doesn't necessarily matter, because at this price point, I'm going to make a profit, whether that's in Bitcoin or in basic attention token with the U.S. dollar. The important part is if I'm outpacing Bitcoin, my percentage gain will be bigger if I am able to do that. I think basic attention token is one of them. So, with that said, we're at our second test. We'll see what happens. We could get rejected further down, and we can go further down, in which case, if Bitcoin dumps again, kind of puts us in a bad position. Not the worst, but not great either. If we're able to break above it, although it might not give us a new local high, and what I mean by local high is I'm referencing these wicks here at about 2,800 satoshis. We might not be able to break through that, but it'll better position ourselves in lieu of a correction, which affects basic attention token, bringing the valuation not as low as we might be comfortable with. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.